Hey guys, Nick here, back with another quick iOS tip that could totally save your day. iOS 26.2 is finally rolling out soon, most likely sometime next week. So today I'm comparing iOS 26.1 with the new 26.2 to show you exactly what's changed. Let's dive in. First up, liquid glass animations got a noticeable upgrade in iOS 26.2. Let's open the status bar and compare. Right away you can see that when you tap to expand it, iOS 26.2 adds an extra frame of motion. Instead of simply unfolding like in 26.1, the new version feels more fluid, almost like it pops open. I think it looks way more alive. And Apple didn't stop there, they also added liquid glass to the clear notifications button. You can clearly see that this animation didn't exist in the older version. So it's obvious Apple is still polishing and expanding the whole liquid glass theme, and you'll see that again in the next features. The second update is the new animation in the Measure app. When you open it, you'll notice that iOS 26.2 gives the vertical measurement indicator a fluid, liquid-like animation. The little circle on the left even looks slightly 3D, while the one on iOS 26.1 is completely flat and 2D, definitely less lively. Now look at the horizontal measurement. On iOS 26.2, the line actually flows like water, while on iOS 26.1, it's just a plain line sliding across the screen, nothing special. So if you've updated to 26.2, make sure to try out the new Measure app. The animations feel way more polished. The third big highlight? iOS 26.2 finally fixes those crazy ping spikes. I ran a quick test myself, and the difference is honestly kind of shocking. On iOS 26.2, a ping to a YouTube page stays super steady, under 0.6 ms the whole time. But on the right side, iOS 26.1 is just wild. It jumps all over the place, 0.9 ms, even 1.2 ms. The fluctuation is seriously ridiculous. So if you're someone who's sensitive to network latency, this ping improvement in 26.2 might actually get you pretty excited. Next is an update related to the clock, and yes, liquid glass shows up here too. In iOS 26.2, the clock widget now supports liquid glass customization. You can switch the entire style to liquid glass and even adjust how strong the effect looks. Meanwhile, iOS 26.1 doesn't have any of these customization options, it's just the regular design. And lastly, let's open reminders. In iOS 26.2, the alarm option is shown right up front. You can turn on time-sensitive alerts the moment you open it. But in iOS 26.1, you have to first pick a date, then pick a time, then you can enable time-sensitive alerts. So overall, iOS 26.2 makes this whole process way more convenient. Alright, that wraps up all the new features. So now let's take a look at what iOS 26.2 actually fixed. First, the home screen stutter. Back on iOS 26.1, when you swipe to the left widget page and go back, there's this obvious frame drop. Not a huge deal, but honestly, it just feels kinda rough. Now check out iOS 26.2. Way smoother, no frame drop at all. That's how it should have been from the start. Next, the quick restart bug I showed you in a previous shorts. In 26.1, if you swipe the widget and tap those three dots at the bottom, boom, the phone restarts instantly. Super annoying, but on iOS 26.2, that's completely fixed. Swipe the widget, tap the three dots, nothing weird happens anymore. No accidental restart. Alright, that's pretty much everything new in iOS 26.2. If you're thinking about upgrading to iOS 26.2, I recommend using ReiBoot. It lets you upgrade to the latest iOS version with just one click. And if iOS 26.2 isn't your thing, you can easily downgrade back to iOS 26.1. Super beginner-friendly and stress-free. If you found this video useful, make sure to like and subscribe for more iPhone tips. I'm Nick, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.